Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bogdan and today we will talk about a new weapon from Blockade Classic, which is the TEC-9. This weapon, as you can see, it doesn't have any upgrades right now, so this will be the performance what you're gonna get after you buy it without upgrading it. But before we go into the gameplay itself and the game stats, I'd like to talk with you about the history of the weapon. Alright, let's see who is the TEC-9. TEC-9 history starts in Sweden in the earliest 1980s. Interdynamic AB, a Swedish firearms manufacturer based in Stockholm, designed the Interdynamic MP9, intended as an inexpensive 9mm submachine gun based on the Carl Gustaf M45 for military applications. The firearm was initially intended for adoption by the South African government, though it was rejected and shipped to various other nations. Ultimately, Interdynamic did not find a government buyer. As a result, the weapon was taken by lead designer George Kellgren to the United States domestic market as an open-bolt semi-automatic pistol. Still, the design was deemed too easy to convert to an automatic weapon. Due to this, the bureau of alcohol, tobacco, firearms and explosives forced Interdynamic USA to redesign the firearm into a closed-bolt system, which was harder to convert to automatic weapon. This variant was called the KG-99 and was popularized when it made frequent appearance on the popular television show Miami Vice, where it was legally converted to full auto by Title II manufacturers. Soon after that, George Kellgren, the founder of Kel-Tec, left the company, and Carlos Garcia stepped in and renamed the company to Intertech, and soon the weapon had a new name, TEC-9. Well, this weapon is known to be a bad guy's weapon. As we can see from gangsters from Miami Vice, Grand Theft Auto series and even the real life, they really like this weapon. You may ask why. Well, some of the versions are not bad, okay? Not all weapons from TEC-9 history are bad, but some of them are. The principal reason they wanted this weapon was because it was cheap, alright? And even that the quality wasn't good, and it was banned in some places, it was still a wanted weapon at that time. But eventually, Intratec went off business in 2002, and this is a short history of TEC-9. Alright, for this video I choose to play on the map Hostel because it has a lot of close quarters potential, and guys, I'll be honest with you, if you play like you will do in the real life, I mean if you will use this weapon in close combat, it will be mostly, probably, okay, I think. But if you want to use it for long range, don't. Just don't. Or just grab the Anaconda, Beretta, FN57, anything else, but not this one. Not for long range. Okay? And one more thing. Be stealthy. Why? Because if your target see you, you're not gonna have time to kill it. Believe me, even if your target is very bad at shooting, it takes a lot of time to kill a person with this thing. And in my opinion, it feels cheap. And not only because it's cheap, it feels cheap. I mean, even the MP5, which you will get it for free when you start playing, it feels better. And I'm not using upgrades on MP5, so you can figure it out how cheap TEC-9 is. I mean, yes, I can make kills with TEC-9, but for 23 coins you expect to get something at least better than something free, right? I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, MP5, you'll get it for free. TEC-9, you have to buy it. And MP5 is better. But TEC-9 costs 23 coins. It doesn't make sense to me. But, to be honest, I'm really glad that this weapon is like this, because in real life it's cheap. I mean, everyone say that this weapon is bad, and looks like Novalink just did it right and gave us a cheap weapon. Good job, Novalink! Thank you for giving us a realistic experience of a weapon. Alright, enough talking, let's see now the stock stats of the weapon. Damage is 17, in clip you have 20 bullets, ammo is 60, rate of fire is 571, distance is 50, and the description says the favorite weapon of gangsters. The basic version was often modified for automatic firing. The game is just such an option, which is completely true. Okay, let's see now what we can do in the battlefield with the TEC-9. Most probably now you're asking, hey Bogdan, but you told us that this weapon is bad, but actually it looks pretty good. Well, I don't know how I managed to get an plus 8 kills, but I think I just got lucky because I didn't say all those bad things about this weapon without a reason. Now let's see how this weapon performs when you're not that lucky. Okay, right now I have 28 kills with 14 deaths, which means that theoretically I make around 2 kills for every death, which it's not that bad, but in my opinion it's not that great either. And now I'm very curious about if I can keep this ratio. Let's see. Until we make some kills, I would like to say that the TEC-9 is bad. I'm still keeping my idea, but not horrible. If you want to get the best of this weapon, make sure you take advantage of every bit of cover you can get and stay as close as possible to your target. How I said in the beginning, if you play at a close range, you'll most probably make some kills. Don't get too far and don't shoot until you don't have a clear shot, especially when your enemies have snipers or machine guns. The biggest downfall of this weapon is the ammo and the clip itself. 20 bullets for a pistol which is automatic may sound much, but it's not. With that kind of firing speed you have to be really careful about your clip when you fire. Even the other 60 bullets are not enough. Sometimes you'll need only 5 bullets to kill an enemy, but sometimes you'll need up to 30 bullets to complete your mission. The iron sight is okay, I found it to be pretty useful in some situations and accurate. Because this pistol is a machine pistol, the damage of 17 and the range of 50 are to be expected. And this is why you need to be closer, and this is why you need to be sneakier. Alright, we are getting somewhere. I have 40 with 20 and I'll keep it a little bit more to see if I'm right about my theory. After all, TEC-9 is a pistol and it is supposed to be bad from the reality itself, and we have to keep in mind that it's a secondary weapon. If I am using it as a primary weapon and I'm making a video about how bad of a primary weapon it is the second problem. If you use your TEC-9 as a secondary, using it only when you're out of bullets of your primary or close combat, it will be mostly okay if you don't miss too much. 46 with 23. You stay down. You stay down too, but you don't want to. Who's there? Oh, come on, take that. Oh, hello there. Boom, baby. Gangsta style. Okay, you stay down too. Alright. 50 with 25. Alright, still doing my theory. I liked it. I like this, baby. You didn't see that coming, bro. Oh, you want a piece too? Oh, come on, take it. Alright. We are rolling on it. You stay down. And you stay down too. And finally, someone killed us. At least I made a +8. And I'm proud, because I made it with TEC-9. TEC-9 is a bad primary weapon and a pretty okay one as a secondary after you get the style of it. In the end, I managed to get 62 kills with 31 deaths and still keeping my theory alive. I got to say, if you don't have what to do with 23 coins, give this machine pistol a try and you'll have some fun after you made some nice kills in gangsta style. Guys, I think that's all for today. If you like what I'm doing and want to support me, hit that like button to let me know, subscribe if you want to be the first one who see the next video, and please tell me in the comments what weapon do you want me to review next and what do you think about the TEC-9. I was Bogdan, and until next time, have a great time. Bye bye.